Good morning, everybody. This is Auntie Honor Cleary speaking. I now welcome you into the Waka Waka.
Auntie Honor is one of the guides on a unique tour that visits Cherbourg, about an hour inland from Gympie in the South Burnett region.
I was born and raised in Cherbourg, an Aboriginal community in southeast Queensland. When Cherbourg was established in 1904, it was called Baramba, and the name was then changed to Cherbourg in 1932.
Auntie Honor Auntie Faye's most excellent adventure is a tour that's all about connecting with Indigenous heritage, hearing stories from the past from people who were actually there, and I have to tell you, they have some tales to tell, and many of them hard to fathom.
I was put in a girls' dormitory and I was punished for 6 months for leaving my job. That is just how the government treated us in our days, and it took us away from our mother, and it was terribly sad. Anywhere we wanted to go, we had to get permits.
As well as Auntie Honor, Auntie Faye is also a former Cherbourg resident who shares her experiences of life under the Act that governed the lives of the Aboriginal people in Cherbourg until 1986.
Well, I was born in Cherbourg as well. Like I said, my mum was part of the stolen generation. She was taken to Cherbourg when she was only about 2 or 3 years old.
Their stories are tough. Families forcibly removed from their tribal lands all over the state, from central Queensland to Moreton Bay. But it's the characters and their positivity despite their situation that really makes this tour an amazing experience. As a treat for today's tour, the local school is putting on a special performance. The girls' hula is a style brought over from the islands for entertainment, while the boys perform more customary storytelling dances and the traditional welcome of the Waka Waka people. After the performance, it's into the old ration shed for morning tea, which includes Auntie Ada Simpson's famous scones. So they're not quite Jenny Craig approved, but they taste good.
I know, well, that's what I'm saying. Unhealthy, eh?
I guess in a lot of ways it's sad, but it's wonderful to see so many people here coming to learn about the town.
It is it's very exciting for us. I mean, at the beginning it was only to keep history for our own Aboriginal community, but after seeing so many interested in it, and you know, all the schools that are visiting, it's really great for us too, because it helps to bridge the gap in regards to you know, black-white reconciliation.
The Ration Shed project began back in 2004 and is part of a larger historical precinct used for education and for the local Indigenous community. For Auntie Honor, this project is especially close to her, as it was her sisters who founded the Ration Shed.
Well, the Ration Shed was where we came to get our ration. Like, we came to pick our rations, it was every Monday. We'd come to gather rice, sugar, peas, tea and sago and flour. That's the ration that we had to make do with to live on, to cook.
And the dormitories are here?
The dormitories are still there, but the boys' dormitory is over in the other section where Marshall and stayed.
Uncle Marshall is a special guest on the tour. He grew up in the boys' dormitory in Cherbourg.
This was my bed, 1966 to 72. My bed was there. That style bed there.
At its peak, Cherbourg was home to over 1,250 Indigenous people from an estimated 28 language groups, all considered wards of the state. I think, having met so many lovely people today, is that rather than being sort of bitter and angry about the past, you're just really determined that people understand what's gone on.
And it made us resilient and strong, so we became strong, deadly women, as me and Auntie Honor always say to each other. We're strong.
If you want to know more about these amazing people and their stories, Auntie Honor and Auntie Faye's most excellent adventure runs a handful of excursions each year. The trip includes a guided visit to Cherbourg with the namesakes of the tour and a beautiful lunch and wine tasting at Moffatdale Ridge.